What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Going to the club at 21 was one of the funnest things I wanted to do and did. However, for this young girl from Little Village, that's her name right there, was only 21 years old. Around 1:40 a.m. at the Mansion nightclub in the west suburbs, Stone Park, Illinois, which should be rather safe, ended up in tragedy for her. A fight breaks out. Allegedly, security guards tries to break it up. That's when in this video you can see a gun being pulled. Now, in the video, you can see people jumping on that security guard, hitting them, punching them, and a gun is pulled. One thing I want to point out, there's some states that have laws on their books that if you cause something to happen, justified, if you cause something to happen, then it's your fault. Like, for instance, I did a video where there was two homies. They went to break into this house. Two friends, they go break into this house. They break into the house. The owner popped one of them. And the friend that was complicit in that robbery, he was charged with homicide because he caused that young man to be popped, to lose his life. And they charged him. And so, like, if you go to some of these states and you go, both y'all go rob somebody, and that dude pull out a gun and shoot one of y'all, whoever didn't get shot is getting charged with homicide. And they standing on those laws in certain states. Now, we do not have that in Illinois. However, should there be some accountability for the people jumping on that security guard? Because y'all caused this. Should it be some accountability for who started the fight? But more importantly, who jumping on that security guard who's punching. However, I want to get to that security guard. Why will you pull a gun in a crowded nightclub? Why do you have a gun? Because if you're a security guard, you know more than likely a fight is going to break out. And having a gun, that's why a lot of these clubs, they're hiring full-time police officers. And they're just passing the cost down to the people. Going to the club now costs more. Drinks cost more. Entry fee costs more. Because now the risk goes up. They got to hire full-time police staff. Because I'm wondering, and yeah, it's probably going to be some trouble coming down for that club. Which seemed rather safe for the most part. So there's a lot of questions that needs to be asked. Did he have other security guards there to help him in the cause of a fight? Because, yeah, a lot of these cats is fighting security guards now. And I would have much rather seen a full-time police officer in there. Because a lot of people are less likely to jump on that police officer than a regular security guard. There's a lot of answers that need to be had, but this is definitely something that could have been prevented. Now, she was going out with her boyfriend just to have some fun, kick it, totally innocent, and they're saying that you can see her back there. I'm not saying not in this video, I mean this still shot. Oh, I'm wondering if that's her behind that girl in the pink. Is that her? Over there. I'm wondering if that's her. So, security guard is getting hit, boom, he pulls out a gun. Boom, fire a shot and hits her in the face. Very sad tragedy, but it's a lot that needs to be learned from this situation. This is why, man, you just got to walk it off and let stuff go. It's hard enough to even let kids go out nowadays because it ain't safe no more. Anywhere you go, places that should be rather innocent is guns everywhere. Once upon a time, 20, 30 years ago, there wasn't that many guns as it is on the streets. The average person now have 3, 4, 5 guns, and they everywhere. Concealed to carry, security guards, everybody. So I'm wondering if this nightclub were the security trained properly, because to have a concealed to carry, one of the things I hated was having to go through the class. They make you go through this class and you got to take all these hours. You got to learn all this. But now I see why. Because now, I have my concealed to carry. And it's so tempting to pull it out. Anything happen. Road rage. Somebody cut you off. I'm reaching. and it's like, and then nothing happened. I'm like, phew. Somebody look at you wrong. You see somebody staring at you. You see somebody, and you walking around. Somebody bump into you, step on your shoes, looking at you wrong, and it's just like human nature. It's your first nature to reach, but you definitely have to be proactive. When I mean proactive is if, I don't know if that security guard, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he had his concealed carry. And was it that club's policy for the security guards to be strapped inside the club? Because, you got to be proactive. You know a fight is going to happen. And nowadays, you might get jumped on. Look how many people at this club. I think that's, I grabbed that offline. It's a lot of people inside these clubs, and you might get jumped on. And if you get jumped on, it ain't a good idea, especially if you're not a trained police officer. It ain't a good idea to be strapped. Not inside. Maybe you got different police officers maybe guarding outside, and then you got regular security guards inside that's not strapped. I would have liked to see something in that nature, because that would have prevented this young girl's life from being taken. Have not strapped security guards inside, because you're patting everybody down. So they shouldn't have a gun. So you shouldn't need a gun as a security guard. So that gun should not have been needed. He should not have had it. Could have been prevented. Sad tragedy all the way around. But anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace.
See on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy. Ooh, it's my life in the shy.